version of this video as well. My skin looks a little bit textured, and my makeup looks a little bit uneven, but that's okay. I just washed my hair today. So it's nice and clean. You can see tons of laundry on my bed behind me because I was going to fold it and put it away tonight. But I decided to film first because I didn't want to do it and then be too tired to film my video because I tend to have an habit of doing that. So I was like, let's sit down and film this video. So I'm just gonna be whispering about random things. I haven't even planned what I'd be whispering about. So it's a very chill video tonight. And I know so many people like these close-up whispers. I was trying to find a way to have the camera just zoom in, but it wouldn't. I tried, but it would not. So that's okay. I'll just lean in close to you for the whispers. So how are you all doing tonight? Please comment down below and I'll respond to some of you. I love reading your comments. You guys are so nice. Some of you can be a little bit sassy. Most of the time it's all good fun though. So I don't mind, but I definitely am like, sometimes I have to reread a comment and I'm like, what? Recently I read a comment on my crystal video, or a couple comments rather, on my crystal video that I'm ridiculous. Not those words, but that like, come on, you didn't feel anything from those crystals. And I'm like, I did. I wouldn't lie. What would be the reason to lie about it? I mean, I literally said that I took my crystal. I had no prior knowledge of crystals. All I knew was that they can help you, and that my sister said it was her favorite one, which was amethyst. And I did a little meditation with it on my forehead, and it was crazy. My body connected with this crystal, like I felt it. No way to explain it, but to try it yourself. And don't listen to any bozos who want to shame you for it, you know. If you feel a connection to the earth, why would somebody shame you for that? I mean, because they don't feel one, and they're a little bit miserable, perhaps. So just always keep that in mind, you know. People tend to frown upon things that they feel they're below. So, you know, I don't see a harm in harnessing the power of crystals. I see no harm in it. So why, you know, try to create misery out of nothing, out of something somebody enjoys? You know, then again, they could genuinely just think I'm nuts and that crystals are just rocks and that I'm on drugs. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Some people are just not educated on certain things. mine the night before, last night. So I was like, my body's feeling a little not good. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a couple days and see what's going on. I'll be wearing a mask everywhere. I am vaccinated, but cases are rising, so I am wearing my mask, especially with not feeling so amazing. And I figured by the end of the week, if I was still not feeling great, I would go and get a test, just to be sure. But my little sister wasn't feeling good last week, and she went and got tested, and it was negative. My dad wasn't feeling great either. And then my mom, for her job, she actually is required to get tested every week, so, that's something to know that we're good. But yeah, I figured it would be safe just to make sure, if it didn't go away quick, because it's only been about a day. But I took some Advil and drank some more tea, and took my bath, and I'm feeling a lot better, but I'm gonna see in the morning, fingers crossed. I am going on a trip. I don't know what opinions I'm gonna get from sharing this. Who knows? But I did find an ethical way to ethical and price efficient way to travel. Travel. So this is not sponsored. I'm just talking about the website that I used. It's called WOOF, WWOOF. It stands for World, Organic Farms or something like that. I don't remember exactly. But a few months back, I got this big urge to just do something, I've always wanted to travel, but I've felt quite trapped because of school. And, you guys have provided me with a little bit of an income each month. I do use a lot of the money and put it back into my channel, but it is nice that I've been able to save some money up, thanks to you guys. Unbelievably grateful that I can make an income on something that I am so extremely passionate about and love doing, and I'm helping people. And whenever anybody asks me what I do for a living, or if I have a job, I immediately say I do YouTube, and I just love the way people's faces either light up with oh, or go down what do you mean? It's really cool. I just did tons of research and booked a flight, and I was like, that's it. Now it's time to tell everybody I'm going. So hopefully I can maybe film some videos there for you guys. I don't think I'm gonna bring tons of equipment because I don't want to lose it or ruin it. And I'm not sure if I'll really have a space to be doing any filming. That's why I did pre-film tons of videos. sleep, I wanted to show you something. So, many of you might know that I did a collaboration with the Coldest Water Bottle. And I've been posting one eating video a week with the bottle in my videos. They had originally sent me this bottle, but there's somebody else's name on the back. So I contacted them and they sent me another bottle, an actual water bottle this time, with my name on it. Natasha Whispers ASMR. How cute is that? I'm so excited. It's my first collaboration ever. But anyway, it is now time for you to go to sleep. 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 Go Go to sleep. 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 Go to Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.